Tell us a little bit
Hmm.
about what you call the brain's negativity bias, which you describe as Velcro for bad experiences and like Teflon for
Sure.
positive ones. And what are some practical tips that people can use in their everyday life to overcome this bias?
This is the idea that uh, the brain is like Velcro for negative experiences, but Teflon for positive ones. And what I mean by that is that, as many studies show, as we evolved, our animal ancestors had to get carrots and avoid sticks. But if you fail to get a carrot today, well, you'll have a chance at one tomorrow. But if you fail to avoid that stick today, whack, no more carrots forever. In other words, if you fail to avoid that predator or that natural hazard or that social aggression inside your primate band or early, human band, if you fail to avoid that threat, whack, you're in trouble. So threats, negative experiences, and difficult situations tend to have more urgency and impact from a pure survival standpoint, which is the engine of biological evolution. So, for example, if 10 things happen in your relationship today with somebody important to you, and 5 are pleasant, 4 are neutral, and 1 was unpleasant, which one are you likely to think about as you're falling asleep? It's the
Probably the
unpleasant
unpleasant one.
one. That's exactly right. If we hear information about someone we don't know, and we hear 10 things, and one of them is scandalous, well, what's the one we're going to remember? It's the scandalous one. That's why negative information negative advertising tends to dominate political advertising. As they say in journalism, if it bleeds, it leads. In other words, that's the story you talk about at the top of the news hour. It's a plane crash, or it's the just terrible murder, or the celebrity scandal. The fact that someone cured cancer that day, that's like the 4th or 5th item, right, in the news show or something like that. And this affects us in lots of ways. One of the primary ways it affects us is that the positive experiences, which are the primary source of inner strengths that we all need to get through life, inner strengths such as resilience, but also inner strengths such as positive emotions or spiritual attainments. I mean, we develop these inner strengths through having experiences of them. The problem is the brain is very inefficient at converting these positive experiences of inner strengths to neural structure. In other words, your brain is very good at learning from the bad, but it's bad at learning from the good. That's why one of the major focuses, really, in my book, Buddha's Brain and Then in Just One Thing, is on this practice of taking in the good. In other words, tricking your brain to convert these momentary mental states to enduring, valuable neural traits. And you do that by just simply staying with the experience 10, 20, 30 seconds in a row, also if you can, while helping it become as intense as possible. You're not clinging to the positive experience. You're not turning away from pain. You're not suppressing your own pain. But rather, you're using momentary, ordinary, positive experiences to build up strength inside. There's a famous saying in neuroscience, neurons that fire together, wire together. So by staying with an enjoyable, everyday positive experience for 10, 20, 30 seconds in a row, you're getting a lot of neurons firing together so they can start wiring together and build up these inner strengths and virtues and mindfulness and wisdom inside you.